Well, hello and welcome back everyone to my channel, where I play with myself on the internet for your viewing pleasure. And of course, to playtest my Bloodborne tabletop RPG. Today, we are going down on Hemwick Charnel Lane. Our four heroes, the first hunter German, Eileen the Crow, Raydor, did he have an epithet? I don't remember, and Father Gascoigne. We're just outside the Grand Cathedral in Yarnum, and from inside they heard quite disturbing cries, so they decided to take a little detour, which led them here. And they, of course, are about to walk into an ambush. As you may see, there are 3 hags waiting for our characters, wielding torches, hatchets, and, of course, the newly buffed Molotov cocktails. And then there are 2 more hags, hardly hidden, who do not wield Molotov cocktails, but instead a large hammer and a branding iron. And then there is an executioner waiting for our heroes' heads, and also protecting the 3 bomb-throwing hags upstairs. As always, I have already rolled initiative for our opponents, and they rolled quite well, I think. Let's see if our heroes can match that. First up, of course, German. Let's see, he rolled a 4, that is pretty good, and his endurance is +0. So he will start, or he will get his first action on tick 4. Let's put him here. Next up, Eileen. She, of course, newly gained endurance 3. So the 6 she rolled will put her on tick 3. 1, 2, 3. Right in front of German. Next up is Father Gascoigne or Brador. Which one do I... let's go with Father Gascoigne. Father Gascoigne also newly 3 endurance, so the 8 he rolled will put him on tick 3 for his first action. And lastly, Brador. His endurance is a little lower at only +1, so 3 will put him on tick 2. Now, our 2 hags, hidden behind the bushes, hidden inside the foliage, they will bide their time of attack. So she will wait, and those 3 upstairs will want to throw Molotov cocktails at our hunters. So they too will wait as they are out of range. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh wow, they don't really have much range now that I look at it. But the statement still stands. They will wait. Now, let's see if Brador has actually detected our hidden friends, and he does not. He needs to roll a 10 on perception. He is not quite... Yeah, his perception is -1, but still, with a 1, even if he had a good bonus to his roll, he would not have seen them. But maybe he is a little greedy. So he will make a dash for the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving ahead 6 sticks. Moving ahead 6 spaces, which will also set him back 6 sticks. 2 + 6 is 8. Putting him here. Now our hammer, hag, and branding iron hag, of course, have been waiting. And as Brador has approached so carelessly, they will move out of hiding. I can get them. 1, 2, 3. Straight at him. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Much better. 1, 2. Approaching Brador. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2. Next up will be Eileen. What will Eileen do? Well, she will most likely try to help Brador. Wouldn't you agree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But of course, she needs to get close first. She really doesn't do anything with gunshots after all. Yeah, take 9. And then we have our Branding Iron, Hag, and German. Now, German can't really do much right now. And also, I believe his endurance at +0. Yes, it is lower than the Hags. Consequently, the Hags will get to act first. First up, the Branding Iron Hag. She can actually hit a target in 10 feet range. I should have put her there. Well, my bad. But she will try to hit Brador with her iron. Since it is not a real weapon, she will only get to roll a d4 to see if she hits, which she does. It is a 3 + 2, so 5 blunt damage, and as she has hit, she will get another 1d4 + 2. And that's a 1. So that is 5 + 2, 7 points of damage. Does Brador want to take this damage? I believe he will... Ooh. I believe he will try to dodge the attack. Copy the die as... Oh no, wait. Brador will not want to dodge the attack. Of course not. He is our blood tinge focused character, so he will try to parry the attack. That being said, he gets to roll twice then. Anyways, so 17 is definitely enough. What does he need to parry? It is actually 10. Yeah, that is 17 is plenty for that. Now he only needs to hit his shot with his hunter pistol. Also gets to roll 2 dice and take the higher result, which is a 3 + 2. Yes, 3 + 2. So that is 5 points of damage for this hag. Brand Iron Hag. Yes, 5 damage. So she will go down to 12 HP. But that's not all. She is opened up for a visceral attack. And a visceral attack always does 1d12 plus double strength or skill. In Brador's case, that is probably gonna be skill, which is strength, which is honestly only +1, not that great, but better than nothing, I guess. So 6 + 2, that's another 8 damage, which puts our hag at only 4 HP left. Very nice. And she will not only be pushed back 8 ticks from the Branding Iron attack. She is at tick 4, so she will end up at tick 12. But also another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from being staggered via the parry. Very strong showing from Brador here. But of course, he will be pushed back 3 ticks for using his gun. And he won't be able to dodge or parry anymore until this round is over after tick 20. Or after he passes tick 20, I should say. Good. Well, German. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, no, he is not even in range to throw one of his by now overpowered Molotov cocktails. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just move him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he will move to tick 10. Next up is our hammer wielding hag. She will, of course, also attack Brador. And Brador will not get to do anything about it unless she rolls a 1, which she doesn't do. But luckily for him, these hags are very weak. They have a -2 on strength. So the hammer attack will only deal 1 point of damage, leaving him 17 hit points. And the hag will be pushed back 10 ticks. So to tick 15. Not really a worthwhile attack, I will say. But not every enemy needs to be super strong. In my opinion, at least. Next in line is Gascoigne. And he will have to approach, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, going right into the middle of the action. 2 tick 11. Another hag's turn, but 1, 5, 10, 15, 20 will not be in range for any Molotov cocktails. But she will move 1 space ahead and then wait. Bide her time as her red friend does as well. And next up will be the Executioner, but his deal is protecting the hags upstairs, so he won't do anything for now. Same goes for the third bomb-throwing hag. Leaving us with our characters again. Eileen will probably just attack the hag in front of her. Yes, for this one, she will be using the untransformed Blade of Mercy, I think. However, she will also get to roll this twice. A 1 misses, but a 3 will hit. +3 from her dexterity, which is called skill in this game. So 6 points of damage. Hammer hag, leaving her at 11 HP. Of course, she gets to roll twice due to her Carol rune. Only available in this game. I should have put German in a different position, I realize now. Oh well. Her attack pushes her back 4 ticks. Oops. 1, 2, 4. And German will be next. Yeah, I positioned him terribly. Absolutely terribly. He should be standing here, actually. Oh boy. But you know what? I wanna test out the Molotov cocktails, the new ones. So he will be throwing a Molotov cocktail in order not to hit his friends. Molotov cocktails have a... Ooh, can he do that? Oh, damn. He can't hit both. Well, that sucks. He will simply move here. I will adjudicate his next move directly. He will use his transformed burial blade for the attack, which deals, well, in scythe mode, 1d8 slashing damage to up to 3 targets in a cone, in a 15-foot cone in front of him. And he, of course, chooses as targets the hammer hag. 2, that is enough to hit at least, so plus his dexterity makes 5 points of damage, but since the hag is in the sweet spot of the weapon, she will take another 1d6 points of damage, so 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 makes 7 points of damage to the hammer hag, leaving also her at 4 HP. Good! And pushing him back 9 ticks at exactly tick 20. Next up will be Gascoigne. That is 10 feet in terms of Dungeons and Dragons math. At least. I really want to use his super strong attack, but super strong spinning slash attack, but that is really not necessary here. Yeah, he will simply use his small hatchet. It's 1d10 plus strength damage, which is, 10 plus 3. 10 is a critical hit, so we get to roll again. Ooh, wow, 19 plus 3 is at 22 points of damage against the Branding Iron Hack. That is a massive, massive overkill. Absolutely destroying that old lady. But pushing him back on the initiative a whole 8 ticks. Not too bad, actually. One before Gurman. And next up is Brador. He will use his club, his untransformed Bloodletter. Is a 1d6 plus strength and a crit, so 6 plus 1 for the strength and 5 for the crit, so 12 points of damage, which also is plenty to destroy the hammer-wielding hag. Boom. And it also only puts him back 5 ticks to position 16. I think at least. Let me check that. Yes, cooldown 5. Ooh, we are almost at a stalemate. Next up will be Eileen. And our protagonists are now in this situation. They will need to take out these 3 hacks to gain access to lift the portcullis over here. So they will have to approach them at some point. They could try climbing the wall. That will take at least 5 ticks and requires an athletics check. Which might be an option for Eileen, actually. Eileen is quite good at athletics. They could also open the chest first, but I think they are smart enough to destroy their enemies first, before looting. So let's see. Next up will be Eileen. And she still has her dodge available. But getting hit by the hags will be very dangerous for her. Still, I think she will approach and try to climb the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it would be smarter for her to wait. Well, I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our waiting hags, of course, ready to throw fire at her. But using an item takes 4 ticks of preparation time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will all 3 try to throw a fire grenade at her? At least 2, I. Now they will wait for the other characters. That might be. I mean, if I was power gaping my opponents, they would all empty all their stock of ammunition on one target. I guess it wasn't really a great move from her to move ahead alone. She probably should have waited for at least Brador's turn, or until every one of our characters can have a turn simultaneously. Well, I guess I will play stupid for both teams. So the other hags will wait for other targets to approach. And Brador, Who has athletics +1? For him, really, it's not really an option to climb the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will make his way to the executioner. I'm going to try and kill him. 6. Actually, he can shoot his gun. How far are they? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 35. Damn. I'll take that back. I hope that was the correct place. If not, whoops. I think he was here, right? Shoot, where did I put him? I'll put him back here. I don't know. I might be making a lot of mistakes here. 1, 2, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He can actually shoot the hag with his gun. He can't parry, but he can simply shoot her. I think he will do 1, 2, 3. I mean, at this point, I kind of have to keep track of the amount of Quicksilver bullets he's using, but we are at 2. Please, at home, keep track as well. He will shoot the hag, both times A2, so that is 2 + 2, 4 points of damage. That is the red hag, leaving her at 13. Well, next up will be her turn. She will be throwing a Molotov cocktail at Eileen. And a Molotov cocktail is a 3d6 plus arcane, which in her case is +2. Ouch! Technically, that can't crit. I should probably mention that. Or can that crit? No, it should be able to. Should it be able to crit? Yeah, it should be able to crit. 12 + 4 is a 16, 21. That's what playtesting is about, finding out if attacks should be able to crit or not. And I think crits are cool. Let me know what you think. Should this very powerful attack be able to crit or not? Anyways, if Eileen gets hit by that, she is toast. And she will, of course, try to prevent that by dodging. She needs a 10, and yeah, that is a 19 that she can comfortably dodge. Lucky for her, a grenade lands on her, but somehow misses. Somehow she manages to escape the blast radius. 1, 2, 3. That being said, the hag can start throwing a new grenade immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that will not go off until later. So, next up is Brador. Actually, maybe Brador should just try to shoot all of them. Maybe that would have been the smart move. He might not have the number of bullets it would take, but he will try to shoot the hag again. 1 and 2, no, 1 and 3 actually, so 5 points of damage for the red hag, leaving her at 8. Maybe Brador should have just shot at least one of them. 1, 2, 3, yes. And one more blood bullet lost, so I believe we are at 7 now, having used 3 already. Next up, Gascoigne. Is Gascoigne able to climb this wall? I mean, all of them are technically able, but his athletics is +3. Yeah, not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will take some fire if he can. And I believe the blue hag will then try to enter the field again. Wait, where was he? He was at tick 19, right? Yeah, he should have been at tick 19. So that hag will be able to start fire throwing on tick 20. 1, 2... And she will throw her Molotov on tick 4. Now, German. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can't reach the hags with his own firebomb, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, actually landed. 5, 10, 15. Well, yeah, he can hit the hags from there. Fortunately, he will not be able to hit multiple of them, as they are not clustered together. Unfortunate for him, and I promise I didn't actually plan it that way. He will end up on tick 4 as he has moved 4 ticks. Next up, the firebomb throwing red hag attacking Eileen. 3d6, and fortunately for Eileen, she will be able to dodge again, and that is 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14 points of damage, which of course would also still kill her, and she will try to dodge as she basically has to, and she will manage to dodge. 1, 2, 3, she's pushed back 3 ticks. The hag will start hurling fire right away. 1, 2, 3. All of them have 3 Molotov cocktails available. Wait, no. He has to wait 4 ticks until the firebomb goes off. And then the third hag will start throwing fire at German. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will succeed in doing so on tick 5 as well. And then we have Brador, who will continue trying to shoot the hags. 1 and... Is that a 1? Oh wow, the double 1. He actually misses a shot. What a shame. Still losing 1 Quicksilver bullet in the process. Going down to 6. 1, 2, 3. And we are building a veritable tower on tick 5. Now, I think our executioner will want to move by now, right? Most of the opponents are gathered there after all. 1, 2, 3. He will move 3 spaces. Raider was on tick 2, so he should be able to act on tick 3. Moving to tick 6. So, next up, German. German will... Which hag is next? Oh, actually, the hag is... it's the hag's turn before him, as she has a higher endurance. 3d6 for the firebomb. Let's see. Ooh, that is 6, 4, and 5. And the 6 will be rolled again. We are at 15 already. 17. Plus, oh, I forgot the plus 2. So 19 plus 2 or 3 from his beasthood. Yeah, plus 3 from his beasthood. What can I say? He will be dead if he is hit by this move. Most definitely. Let's see if he can dodge. Yeah, he has 19 HP. Dodge plus 3 in his case, so he needs a 7. Luckily, he has advantage on the check. Oh, well, he manages to dodge. Lucky for him. 1, 2, 3, but he will be pushed back 3 ticks, and the hag will start her fire throwing immediately after. And I realize now... Oh. I may have put him in a very bad situation there. Actually, I may have put my characters in a very bad situation there. Huh. Well, well, well. You never stop learning, I guess. So, let's move on to our tower of characters over here. Brador has +1 on endurance, I think. So do the hags. So let's allow him to act first. Actually, Eileen and Gascoigne would be acting first, but they are way too low on the tower. So let's have Brador the first attack. I guess he will try to shoot the red hag again. Sorry, I have to check my rules real quick. Do opponents get staggered when they take damage? Because player characters do get staggered, or not staggered. Player characters, player characters' continuous effects, which throwing an item are interrupted when they take damage. But I think opponents are not, at least bosses are not. Maybe I should change that so only bosses are not interrupted by taking damage. Oh, ooh, boss enemies are not interrupted, but no one said anything about non-boss enemies. Good! I think that's how the rule should work. So, Brador, our hero, he can shoot someone. At who? Next attack landing will be this hag's firebomb on Gascoigne, which, yes, a lot of damage, maybe, but he still has his dodge open, so he will be able to dodge in all likelihood. After that, the red hag, who will be throwing her last firebomb and likely kill Eileen since she already dodged this turn. Actually, Gascoigne also has his Lake Rune, which he can activate to nullify damage, so that's not too bad. Then there's the red hag. The blue hag, who also needs to be interrupted, or she's probably gonna kill German. But I think he will be shooting the red hag. Probably would have cancelled multiple Molotovs already. Oh well. Always making mistakes and learning from them, maybe. Or he just misses again. Jesus, Brador! You were the chosen one! My god! Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Well, well, well. That being said, Eileen also has a gun, which she can use to try and shoot the red hag. So let's try and do that. Yeah, that's a crit. She also has the same Carol rune as Brador, so she gets to roll the die 2 times and take the higher result. So 4 + 1 is 5. But she has -2 on Blood Tinge, so only 3 points of damage for the red hag. Leaving her at 5, but interrupting the action. Which, well, she will be starting that action again later. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. Really building towers here. Gascoigne. Gascoigne will probably try to climb this wall. Yeah. 1. I think the wall will not count as movement. The silver hag will throw her Molotov at Gascoigne. Let's see. 3d6. 1, 5, 11. Roll that one again. 14 points of damage. Uncomfortable, although survivable, but Gascoigne still has dodges available. So let's see what he will roll. 11 and 16. No need to check what his bonus is, but I'm doing it anyways. His bonus to dodge is +3. So yeah, plenty enough to avoid the Molotov cocktail. That puts him back 3 ticks. And the hags can start throwing Molotovs again. Silver hag, tick 10. Red hag, also tick 10. Red hag's last Molotov still. And then it's our executioner's turn. He will use his axe swing, will hit all targets in 10 feet range, which are Eileen and German actually. But Brador still can shoot as a reaction, still can try to parry. Let's see if he lands his shot this time. That's a crit. 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 7 points of damage. And can he actually parry the attack? That is a 14 plus something. 14 plus 2 is 16. That should be enough, I think. Parrying the Executioner requires a 16, actually. Wow, that is barely enough. Okay, but 7 points of damage for the Executioner. And Executioner actually only has 23 hit points. Why can I not scroll up? I don't know. Executioner. 5, 7. 23 minus 7 is 16. I can math. 16 hit points. And he is staggered. And opened up for a visceral attack. So he is pushed back 5 ticks. Tick 11. And Eileen is in 5 feet range of him. So she can take a visceral attack. At no cost to her own. Visceral attacks cannot miss, but that is terrible damage. 1 plus 3, but the 3 2 times, so 7 points of damage in total. Leaving the Executioner at 9 hit points. Eileen will not be pushed back for taking a visceral attack. Lucky for her. I guess that's my interpretation of iframes. And I guess that because I wasn't sure how to interpret it before, but I think it's a good idea. So, German. I want German to throw a Molotov cocktail. Kind of. Can he be protected? Blue Hag will throw her Molotov cocktail at him. And he can't hit multiple targets with his Molotov. Shame. But he can't really reach the hags any other way. I guess he needs to be protected by Brador, who, by the way, only has 4 bullets left now, I think. Yeah, Brador needs to hit a shot for once. Or Eileen also shoots her gun. But I guess she would rather hit the red hag. Anyways, he will try to throw his Molotov cocktail. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting him here in a continuous action. Then let's see. Brador. Actually, I mean, Brador has been missing a lot, but the red hag only has 5 HP left. He has a pretty good chance to actually kill her with that shot. Let's see if Eileen can... but Eileen really needs... I really need both of them to hit their shot, I think. Yeah, I really do, actually. Eileen only has 10 HP. German takes 3 additional damage. I think German probably still has a better chance to survive a Molotov if something goes wrong. So, Brador will try to shoot the blue hag, I think. Yeah. Roll anything but a 1. 3 and 2. Perfect. So 5 points of damage for the blue hag, leaving her at 12. Blue at 12. Really. Staggering her, well, not really staggering, stagger is a condition after all. 1. But you know what I mean. She does not get to conclude her throwing action, and she will have to start over again. Now, Eileen. Eileen has to protect herself and try to hit the red hag. That's a critical hit. 4 plus 3, 7 minus 2 is 5 points of damage, which, despite her terrible blood tinge stat, is enough to kill the red hag, actually. 1, 2, 3. And next up will be the blue hag, who will start throwing a firebomb again. That leaves Gascoigne, who will try to climb the wall. Let's see if he can. He will need a 10 on the athletics check. Does he have proficiency on athletics? Which would give him... No, he doesn't. Which would give him advantage on the roll, but he doesn't. So he needs a 7 or more. He fails to climb the wall. Still will still take 5 ticks to fail, though. So that is tick 9, so he will end up at 14. Actually, that should be a continuous action, shouldn't it? Well, he will fail anyways. Silver Hag's turn. She will throw a Molotov cocktail at Gascoigne. 4, 8, 11. Actually, he might take 11 damage. Yeah, you know what? He will take 11 damage, I think. Is he? What's his max HP? 16. Should he be really taking 11 damage? I mean, it could be way worse. I mean, there are a lot of enemies still to come. Honestly, I think he will take damage, leaving him at 5 HP. And will preserve his lake rune activation. And, well, he would have failed his climbing anyways, so... she will start a new bomb throwing attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are back to our stack. The highest endurance actually do have Eileen. I believe German also has +3. No, he has +0. Oops. And the Executioner. So let's start with Eileen, shall we? Eileen will attack with her untransformed Blade of Mercy, I think. Yeah, that is definitely the smartest move for her. 1d4, 4, that's a crit. Plus 1, 5, plus 3 is 8 points of damage to the Executioner. Ooh, wow, only left at 1 HP. Crazy. She will end up at 50. Yeah, the Executioner has relatively little HP. Maybe I should have given it more since we are at Hemwick Charnel Lane already. But I was thinking of the very early game Executioners, I guess. Now, Brador. 3 bullets left. No, actually not Brador, the Executioner, but Brador will try to parry him, I think. Yeah, the Executioner will try his axe swing, which would hit German and Eileen, and Brador will try to parry it. Let's see if he manages to do. He needs to land a shot. Actually, if he lands the shot, yeah, he will. Still. He also... No, he wouldn't have been able to parry him. He manages to land the shot, which does kill the Executioner. But no parry. Not that it would matter in any case. Well done, Brador. Well done. Moving him back 3 ticks though. 1, 2, 3. And next up is German, of course, who had started throwing his firebomb, and he will throw it at the blue hag, which has 12 HP left. Let's see what German can do when he throws a firebomb. Last 3 to the damage. 6, 11, 13. Plus 3 is 16 already. 20 points of damage. Let's see how much damage, how much HP the hag had left. Oh, 12. Well, I guess she is very much dead now. And solving one of Gascoigne's problems. And as his continuous action has concluded, he can actually take another action on this tick. What would he be doing in this situation? I guess he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will simply walk up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So, Brador, by the way, only has 2 bullets left. What will Brador do? Actually, what will Gascoigne do? Try to climb the wall again? Yeah, you know what, he will. I'm stuck in my ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if he will be able to manage that. Yes, he will be able to. When he ever gets to. Is tick 19. Brador. I guess he's on a shooting spree already. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, he would be able to shoot her. How much HP does she have left again? Oh, wait. She is unhurt. Huh. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, and shooting her would cancel her firebomb throwing, actually. So yeah, Brador has a good... There's a good reason to shoot her, and he actually does manage to hit. I already saw another 1 on that die. So 2 plus 2 is 4, leaves her at 13 HP, only 1 hag remaining. And 1, 2, 3, and Brador only has 1 single bullet left. And the hag will, however, I think she will move 1 space back. Eileen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess for her also, climbing the walls is still the best move. She will move 1 step forward. The hag will start throwing a bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will try climbing the wall as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she would easily manage. Good. Okay, Brador. I think he will want to save his final bullet, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving here. 6. Next up is German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fast approaching the hag. In 16, 17 plus 6 is a tick 3. And the hag. She will be throwing a Molotov cocktail at Gascoigne. Oh my, she almost missed. 1, 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 2 from her arcane. I think I've forgotten that all the time. Makes 6 points of damage, which would be lethal, but Gascoigne activates his Lake Rune to protect against 1 instance of damage. And he does not take any, consequently. The hag does not have Molotovs left, so she will be approaching German, I think. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. And she will be able to attack German before he can act. Anyways, continuous action over. Gascoigne moves here. And 1, 2. He doesn't have his extended X out, unfortunately, but he can close the distance. Just by making 1 step. And then attack the hag with his hatchet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I should clarify the hatchet or untransformed state of his hunter axe. That is a d10 plus strength, which in his case is 3, and he rolls a critical hit, so 13 plus 2 is 15 points of damage, which I believe is not much, but enough to kill the final hag. Boom. And our heroes are victorious once again, this time without losing a single member. Well, I think I made quite a lot of mistakes in this episode. But I hope you enjoyed it anyways. I should have played this much differently in hindsight. And one difference I should have made is make this play area smaller. So our characters don't have that much space to escape the firebombs. And after the firebombs started raining, I shouldn't have sent in Eileen all alone. Because let's be honest, if all 3 of the hags had just focused their firebombs on her, she wouldn't be with us anymore. Which would have been the smart move. Yeah, okay. And I also forgot that enemy or non-boss enemies are still basically staggered out of their continuous actions. By, for example, shot by Brador. By being shot by someone like Brador. Well, lots of mistakes this round, but I guess that is what... Well, it's not really what playtesting is for, but I am still learning the system as well. It is quite new after all. That being said, our characters will open the chest, and I am afraid... Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Can you open it? Where is the overlay again? Yep. No, I don't think... It has sound effects, but I don't think it has an opening animation. Well, anyways, Brador opens the chest, and as you can see, I think they will be getting at least 1 bloodstone shard. There should have been an animation here. I hope I didn't forget to edit it in. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment if you somehow watched the entire, 55 minutes of this encounter. Let's not call it a debacle. Please do subscribe to this channel. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!